Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about another reason why I decided to switch from a chairside mill to a 5-axis mill. This reason is honestly probably the main reason why I switched. There's plenty of other reasons I've discovered since then, but one of the things I noticed that drove me absolutely nuts is the dental supply companies sell their Emax blocks, and now they're even selling the zirconia blocks this way, in packs of 5. Who does 5 anterior veneers or 5 anterior crowns when you're doing an aesthetic case? Nobody. You're doing at least 6, maybe 8, maybe 10, but most of the time you're doing 6. Okay, they jip you out of 1 block, and now you've got to buy 2 packs. How many dental garage sale posts have you seen online where someone's trying to unload open box Emax blocks, or even zirconia blocks now I've seen, where they're just trying to unload these blocks that they've had sitting on the shelf for years and years. I mean, some of them are even expired at that point. Not that I probably really care too much about that, but still, they're trying to unload all of this inventory that their cash flow has been tied up in for forever. Okay, with a puck, the nice thing is the CAM software, the milling software, knows exactly where every single crown in that puck is. I can take that puck out, I can use a different puck, mill a different case. Somebody comes in, has the same shade as that first puck that I needed, I can pop it back in, and I can mill 25 separate times, 25 different crowns, and that CAM software is going to know exactly where they are. Okay, I don't have to have multiple materials that I'm keeping in inventory on my shelf. The reason I like Katana is because, well, multiple reasons. It's $135 a puck. Okay, I can get 25 crowns out of a single puck, so it's pretty cost effective. And the other thing I like about it is it's the only zirconia that I have found. There's probably others out there that do this. I'm not advocating, I don't make any, I'm not with Katana, I don't make any money with them, but of the zirconia that I tried, business wise, I thought that Katana was a good decision because I can speed fire Katana and get a pretty decent looking result for a single unit restoration. If I do want to fire it overnight in a bigger oven, or if I want to fire it for 78 minutes in my CS6, again, you get about the same aesthetic result that way. But I can do that, and I can still get a really aesthetic crown. But I don't have to have 2 separate materials on my shelf in every shade that now my cash flow is tied up in. I have one material, one type. I don't have blocks and pucks. I just have one material, one type. It's on my shelf that I can go to, and now all my cash flow isn't tied up in stuff that I'm going to have to unload at some point. So I hope that helps. That's the main reason why I started. Again, there's other reasons why I've grown to love it, but that's the main reason why I switched, and you should too.